Hey YouTube, this is Smoove Piper. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Sunday? I got 2 days left and I go back to work. Was this day 6? Still haven't found my cat. I got last night looking for him. Oh well, life goes on. Anyway, did a video yesterday and I was talking about gonna do some shout outs to some people where I'm pretty new at this, and a lot of guys have been pretty nice and some other guys are fairly new. Yesterday I was smoking my Peterson. It's a new pipe and I'm still kind of trying to figure out how it is, and I was smoking 10 Russians, a fresh can of 10 Russians, and it said, I was able to get her to go all the way to the bottom. I don't know, it hasn't been very humid out lately this time of the year. You know, it's like 20 degrees. It was 16 this morning when I got up, just beautiful. But anyway, it didn't smoke too bad. I got it all the way down. You know, you could tell there was some juicy at the bottom, little juice, but it does change the flavor. Today, we got the Eric Stockeby. I always screw up the number. Can't see very well. I need to get my glasses checked. 1931. I really can't see that. 1931. Yeah, Eric Stockeby, 1931, 4th generation. It's one of my newer pipes. I think I showed it to you before. It needs to be touched up a bit. Got a fresh can of, very fresh can. Just opened it. Gawith and Hogarth. Balkan mixture. I love it. My neighbor's back there. He got a young fella. Boy, he's a screamer. Anyway, this pipe's got a pretty big bowl on it. Put some shout outs here though. I had to write them down because my memory's shot. Unicornpiper, fellow Canadian. Been watching some of his videos. He's been watching some of mine, commenting back and forth. He's making a comment about my coffee. It's a Canadian thing, you know, the Tim Hortons, man. It's like a religion. He was saying, oh, large double or whatever, but actually it's an extra large dark roast, 3 sweetener, 1 espresso, double cup. And I tried to say that in French to him in Google Translate, and he replies, I had no idea what you're trying to say in French. Now, from his accent, I kind of figure he's French-Canadian, you know, but I used Google Translate. Didn't translate very well, buddy. Sorry about that. Oh, that's the stuff. Artful Codger. We've been going back and forth, watching some of his videos. Northern Night Owl, another guy, talking to back and forth, just comment here and there. Hey, thanks for watching, you know. Check out some of their videos. They're all pretty similar types of videos. And Chad, Yardism, Chad Yarbrough. We've been chatting back and forth. It's pretty cool. Seems like a good fella. Kind of also new at this. ParsonRick made a comment on some of my locations, says that he's been through these parts, which is kind of cool. You know, he's talking about, yeah, I've been here, I've been there. I think it was Chad, I think it was Yardism who I put up a video and he said, hey man, I went on Google Earth and I found the bench you showed, and I thought that was really cool because I was doing the same thing. I think it's one of the first guys I talked to. Here's my last one. The Smoove Piper. And that's how he says it. He's only got a couple of videos up, but I'd like to see some more from you, man. You know, get at it. That's how he says it. Smoove Piper, coming at ya. That's pretty cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, you know. I'm over 50 subs now, and I'll put links to their channels down below. Subscribe to them, watch their videos, right? Alright, there we go. Short-term memory. I love my morning smoke. First thing in the morning, empty stomach, coffee. Well, I shouldn't say empty stomach. I did take my medications, you know. I take so many pills in the morning. I'm full. Walked up, Tim Hortons, got my coffee. Need to dry some of this out. It's not very humid today, so this shit dried up pretty quick. But I dumped the whole can out on a paper plate. And I'll let it dry up, and then I'll put it back in the can. I'm going to put an order in today, I think. See, I order my tobacco from the U.S., so I can't afford it here. So it's, when I order it, I don't want to order too much in case I get hit with duty. Oh, sorry, I mean, when I go to pay the duty. What was I thinking? So I usually only get about 200 grams at a time. You can't sell tobacco in Canada. Or you can't sell tobacco between provinces online. Each province taxes it separately, so no such thing as online tobacco in Canada. Things to come for you Americans. Just wait. But yeah, this pipe here, it's not a bad pipe. It's got a wide bowl. This is my little Dagner pipes tamper. Golf tees and roofing nails work great. But it's got the bowl is wide. It's a big smoke. This is put a tobacco in here that I want to go start to finish on. You know, I don't want to put a tobacco in here that's shitty. I mean consistent, that's a better way to put it, because it's a big smoke. It's just got that slight quarter bend, or whatever you call that, just a slight bend, the Danish lines, right? It's a beautiful pipe. But it took a while to break in. I had to get a few smokes into her. And I usually dedicate my pipes. Like, I got my English pipes, and then I've got a couple of shit pipes for arrows, and then everything else, like Burleys and Virginias and stuff. Because when I smoke in English, it's not just like a mild English, like say like Frogmorton or something. I'm smoking hard, like powerful Latakia, 10 Russians, you know, Commonwealth. This stuff isn't too bad as far as a Latakia. To me now, like I say, I'm desensitized to the taste of Latakia. But every pipe smoke's different. This one I find the golf tee tamper. It gives me, I mean, I can really work that coal in there like this, and this, like going like this, where the bowl's so wide. Where the check tool, it still works, but once I get a good coal going, I can start using the check tool more. It's 'cause I can't get the angles with it, right? Pipe cleaner goes in it, no problem. It doesn't gurgle very much, but you know, where it's not that humid, my tobacco, and I'm drying my tobacco, really drying the shit out of it, so that seems to be making a difference. You guys should try that. If you guys tend to smoke your tobacco where it's still a little sticky, where it just clumps together, a lot of guys say, oh, this is just perfect out of the tin. Lay some tobacco out, let it dry. Try it, just try it. Just for a bowl. And I don't mean where it just disintegrates, but it won't clump. It is dry. And you pack a bowl like that, and you try it, and you tell me what you think. You see if there's a difference. I like it. I like it better that way. Smoke's better. You're not wasting the heat energy boiling off the water. You know, it's a different flavor, and it's a cooler smoke. People don't realize it. It's the same as with the fireplace. You burn wet wood, you got to burn a hot fire. You know, it's not as efficient, impurities and stuff, right? That's why you need dry hardwood. Same idea with your tobacco, dried out. You can always rehydrate it. Nothing to it. So yesterday I was talking about you know, like different aromatics and mild aromatics and stuff. And you know, last night I did the video in the morning, and then last night I'm trying to occupy my mind. I got to keep my mind busy. I'm one of these guys. I have to. I can't just sit around. I have to be doing something. I've got some pretty expensive hobbies. I'm a musician. I play multiple instruments. I have a stage set up in my basement, drum kit, smoke machine, lights, PA system, everything, all the equipment. All I got to do is bring the people, and the party happens. Fuck off, cops! Come back with a warrant. We put a sign on the door, right? But so I've been getting into photography. I've always been into it. So last night, I wanted to get some pictures of the sunset, so I grabbed my camera with its kit lens, not a very good lens, 1855 millimeter. Got it right here. The camera's not too bad, 1855, and the f-stop is 3.5, 5.6, so 3.5 at 18, 5.6. Yeah, 5.6 at 55. So, but I walked up to, I wanted to get some pictures of the sunset. I can't get a good view unless from my yard unless I'm on my roof. I didn't feel like climbing on the roof. So I loaded up a pipe. I had a straight billard. I haven't smoked in a while. So I said, man, I'm gonna throw some 4 noggins, bald-headed teacher in there. It's very mild aromatic, and I don't mind it that much. So I walked up to Tim Hortons and up on a little bit of a hill there, grabbed coffee and sat on the hill and lit up my pipe, took some pictures of the sunset for about an hour. The moon, it was a really slivered crescent moon following behind the sun. You could see Venus kind of setting, you know, but with this lens it didn't turn out that well, and there wasn't a lot of clouds in the sky, so I didn't get that nice redness in the sky. But you know, I enjoyed it. It was really relaxing, and the tobacco was pretty cool, man. Like, I didn't mind the tobacco. I was smoking it, saying, man, this shit's not that bad. You know, I had a good cadence going on it, and you know, it didn't get, the flavor did change as you got towards the bottom. It got pretty tasteless at the end, right at the end, but it was a good smoke. Just a normal size bowl. And then when I got home, I put them pictures up on the computer and was checking them out, and then it got dark out. And I've always been into astronomy since I was a kid. We used to go out on the granite rocks looking up the binoculars, checking shit out, star maps years ago. So what I did is I got my tripod. You know, got to focus, trying to focus on the stars pretty hard in the dark. So plus I was trying to listen for my cat out here, right? So an excuse to sit outside. So I got some pictures of the sky. They were all fucking blurry. I got pissed off and spiteful, so I came back out and really worked hard on my focus. Took one test shot, went in, checked it out, said, there, perfect. Took a whole bunch of shots of the sky, and then I opened up the aperture open all the way at 18 millimeter wide angle, and then I stepped it up to 55 millimeter focal length and went 5.6 on the aperture. Took a test picture. I went in the house, checked out to make sure it was in focus, and came back out and took shitloads more pictures of this kind of same view, right? Get some airplanes going by, anywhere between, I don't know, around 15, you know, between 8 and 15 second exposures. I was just experimenting all different settings, all totally, completely manual, nothing automatic. That's how I learned how to use cameras. Anyway, I got some cool pictures of the Andromeda Galaxy and Uranus, sorry. I don't want to be talking about Uranus, but I got a picture of the Andromeda Galaxy. I've seen that before with binoculars, but it's the first time I've actually viewed Uranus. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I got it in the same shot. Took a little photo and I circled it and made an extra thing, but that was pretty cool. Might do that again tonight. Skies look like they might be clear. Yeah, expensive hobbies. Imagine a lot of you guys who make videos probably have a similar passion for photography. I'd always go around with my Samsung there, my phone. I think it's a Note 4, this one. And it takes pretty good point and shoot pictures, right? And even like these videos, who cares? You know, they look shittier on YouTube because I changed the bit rate before I uploaded it. It's because YouTube will only do like 5,000 bits per second or something. The videos are like 4K, man. They look fantastic up on the TV and stuff. But I just wanted to get a little bit more into it, but I'm looking at some lenses and stuff now. I might do the same thing tonight. See if with the clouds. I want some clouds in the sky. If it's a little overcast, some clouds wisping through, then I'll go up and take some pictures of the sunset and then come back to the house and do some astrophotography. Don't know about the astrophotography because the only thing is it's going to be the same view. But the good thing is where the moon is. It's almost a new moon. Like tomorrow, I think, might be a new moon, so no light pollution. But where I'm close to a city, you can see some of my pictures have it. But okay, this is a pretty good pipe. Not too bad. Anyway, folks, thought I'd have a quick ramble and a few shout outs. I'll put links down below. Check out their channels. And, you know, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Enjoy your smokes. Live life. Everyone take care. I'm going to drink my coffee and enjoy my pipe.